Okay, whoo boy, a whole lot be going on, man. Anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. We're back. Okay, after the last stream crashed on me, which is ridiculous. And you know what's funny too? Like as soon as Journey got done downloading, is when the stream crashed. Like isn't that something? But anyway, we got Journey saved. Well, not I shouldn't say saved, but it's downloaded. You know, so we'll play that at some point today. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I agree 100% with that, Ronan. It's like you could be playing a game that's amazing, and it could take you, let's say, a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks. And really, from my experience, the longer it takes to beat a game, you know, especially like if you're having fun with it, the harder it is to complete it and then make peace with like, oh man, I done did everything, you know, because you could obviously do little side quests and stuff like that, but as far as like progression in the game, usually once you beat the game, that's it, you know, unless there's like some type of DLC or you know, some abilities that you want to get, but it feels like the journey is over, you know? It's like you done did everything there is to do as far as the beginning to the end of the game. And could you do a new game plus? Yeah. Could you go back and do other little side missions and get new weapons, new abilities, whatever, right? Whatever the game is about. You could, but it's more satisfying to like, you know, stop the main progress of the game to go off and venture off and get like extra little stuff to collect to make you stronger, whatever, you know, get new abilities. That way, when you get close to the end of the game or the final boss, you can use everything you collected the whole game. But once you beat that final boss, it's kind of like, that's it, you know? So it is bittersweet, very, very bittersweet thing. Excuse me, but you said Yote is on your wish list because I should clear my backlog before more new games come out. Yeah, bro, yeah, play every game that you have right now that you want to beat and play, get them. I mean, yeah, just get them over with, basically. You know what I'm saying? He said, I can't get through Baldur's Gate to save my life, though. It's probably better with another player. Talking about Baldur's Gate 3? I never played that game. I heard a lot of good things about it, though. He said, yeah, probably got overloaded. Too much going on. Yeah, I don't like collecting stuff, though. Or overtraining. Okay, I see. So you like to like go just straight through the game? See, for me, when I play a game, I usually explore, like get a lot of what's it called? A lot of little extra stuff lying around. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of thorough. Basically, is what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I 100% complete games because I sure in the hell don't do that. But usually if I'm in the area, I try to like look around and see if there's little things to gather and collect because every now and then I might come across something really useful, you know? But yeah, welcome back everybody. Welcome back. Appreciate y'all being here. This is part 2 of a continuation from the stream before of Sword of the Sea. Yeah, on February 20th, 2026. We're live, all right? So hit the like button for me, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? So let's finish where we left off. It says, not all wars have victors, right? The ocean creatures were noble. I might start this over. We'll start this over, because I had read some of this already. Okay. So, yep, all battles are ruinous, but not all wars have victors, right? So when the Wanderer and the forces of the sea battled Tor Namun, and her wraiths of red fire, okay? The ocean creatures were noble, fighting to preserve the cycle. The gods, with their legion of metal wraiths, fought only for immortality. The wraiths of red fire were extinguished, but the sea was dried to dust. Damn. That's why we're kind of restoring land, looks like. But yeah, all battles are ruinous, says again, but not all wars have victors. That's true. Yep, some battles ain't worth fighting, you know. But we know for a fact that when there is fighting or conflict, that there is going to be some type of destruction, some type of things being torn down, you know. You said it's February 20th already? I know, isn't it weird? We're almost in March. The year just started, and we're already almost in the 3rd month. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be a quick year, y'all. I feel that. There might be like some slow points, maybe towards like the fall. you know, the autumn season. But overall, I feel like it's going to be a very quick year. I can already tell. Alright, let's look around a little bit, explore, see what we got going on here. Oh shit, I missed it. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely gonna be playing Journey, y'all. I'm gonna do my best to play it today. I gotta get to a stopping point with this game first, but yeah, I definitely wanna play Journey for y'all today. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. That's like a little design thing. I thought there was something in there. The finder. I just got a trophy that says find 10 fish tiles. Oh shit! Look at this. We got something in here too. Okay. I don't know what them little seashells do, but I'll collect them. I'll get them. Had a whale. Oh yeah, I think you're talking about Abzu. Abzu, A-B-Z-U. Is that what you're talking about, Rona? A-B-Z-U, Abzu. It was basically like an underwater journey. You know, underwater version of Journey. In a way. I think I beat that game too. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I have it though. I for sure have that game. Yeah, that mug came out like in 2016. I thought it came out in 2015, but I was looking it up earlier. Came out 2016, dog. 10 years ago, isn't that something? 10 whole years. Time is moving kind of quick. Cause I remember playing that game, and I was like, oh, this is pretty sick, you know what I mean? But yeah, 10 years ago. That's really crazy. How do I get over there? Oh, okay, I see. Whee! Nothing back this way. Alright. Wait. Something right here. Nope. Oh shit. Ooh. Alright. This is what I mean when I say I'm thorough, man. I tend to look around a lot just to see what's around me. See if there's anything to pick up. But by no means am I a completionist. I do not strive to beat the game 100%. That's just... I only do what you know feels like it'd be fun to do. Like if it starts to feel like work, my thing is this: if a game starts to feel like a chore, and I feel like I gotta do tasks and shit like that, I get bored. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because you know what I mean. Like the point of a game is for it to be fun. If it starts to feel like you know you're working for shit, it's like, bro, no, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna do all this extra ass shit. Unless I really want to, you know? Like if I'm like, ooh, I want to get this so I can do that one thing or whatever. But other than that, hell no. Other than that, no. But yeah, you gotta have fun with it. Some people, they find fun in getting the platinum trophy. Some people, to them, that's fun. You know, and then props to them. Because I don't know, I ain't got the patience for that. I ain't got the patience for that at all. He said that part. Yeah. For real though. Because like I said, I mean, that's the whole point of a game, you know, for it to be fun. Some people, especially like when you're playing the game online, they be trying to take this shit too serious. They're like, bro, what the fuck, bro? It's like, man, are you having fun? No, bro. It's like, well, maybe you should stop playing. You know what I mean? If you ain't having fun with a game, why are you playing it? What you playing it for? You know? Shit, it defeats the purpose. Like I said the other day, I was playing The Last of Us, and I run around that game a lot. And the thing about running around, you know, the enemy team, they can see you on the map when you run. But I'm like, bro, this game's so fucking old, I just play it how I want to. You know what I mean? And I told these dudes, they was complaining, chirping out, you know, yelling at me, cussing at me and shit. I said, bro, you ain't gotta play with me. You can play a different match, play a different game. You can do whatever you want to, but I'm playing the game how I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's an old ass game, bro. I'm like, I said, you better take your real life as serious as you take this game. Shit. I hope you do. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're gonna fucking tell them where we're at, bro. You're gonna make us lose the match. It's like, man, just play the game, man. I was like, I'm having fun. I'm playing how I want to. Shit. Like, bro, you're giving away our position, bro. I said, so? Play with somebody else then. Shit, that's how I'm gonna play. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to find a way to get up to this spot right there. You see that? How the hell do I get up there? And what's above me? It's like a whole nother world or something. I don't know how to get up there. Maybe, hold on, let me see. I might be able to jump up there. Okay, let's try this. Oh shit, go back, go back. I think I need like some speed to get up there. Yeah, I need to be moving kind of fast. Cause that distance is crazy. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see something. Oh man, I almost had it. Damn. I almost had it. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me try that again. Did y'all see that? I straight almost had it. Let's try it. And there's something over there too, right across. I believe that'll be a little bit easier to get though, because I'm gonna be coming down the chain at some point. Yeah, at some point. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh shit. Alright, come on. Damn, bro, hit the thing, bro. Hit the thing. These are any new games I'm excited about? Oh, let me think about it. Well, of course, GTA 6. I mean, right off the bat, you know, GTA 6, boy, man, oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, that game is like, oh my God. GTA 6 is like fucking, it's like, when I think about that game, it's like, it feels like it's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Especially considering like what it's gonna be like. You know, I can imagine that game is gonna be so fucking crazy. Like, I think it's gonna really shock people. You know, like I for real feel that. I feel like it's gonna be a shocking game. You know, because I believe that Rockstar, they're doing some shit that has never been before done in a game. Right? I don't know specifics or details, but that's what I feel. You know what I mean? So definitely excited about that. But other than that, let me think. Yeah, Soros looks cool. I like Returnal was good. You know what I mean? Returnal is basically like, it's not legit a prequel, but it's kind of like a prequel to Soros, given the fact that it's the same kind of game, you know? Kind of like how this is, I guess you could say this is almost, not really, but almost a sequel to Journey. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Soros is just like Returnal, so I'm excited for that. Returnal was cool. What else though? I'm trying to think. Not a lot of great games be coming out nowadays, unfortunately. It's rather sad, you know. Not a whole lot of great games. But let me look something up. You said GTA 6 gonna last 20 years. I hope they don't try to, you know, push it that long. Because people are already saying jokes like, "Oh yeah, the next GTA will come out in the year 2040." It's like, man, it better not. That's too fucking long. Let me see this. Upcoming PS5 games. I know there's some good ones coming out this year. I just can't think of them right now, which is kind of sad. Let's see. Oh yeah, Wolverine. Okay, yep, Wolverine is one of them. I'm excited about Wolverine. Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Yep. Oh man. Okay. Okay, I'm remembering now. Onimusha, the new Onimusha. Dude, it's so weird. They're gonna be putting fucking Halo on the PS5. What in the fuck? Man, Halo is gonna be on PS5. That just blows my mind. That's so weird. Halo is gonna be on PS5. The fuck? Anyway, I'm not gonna say games that I'm excited about. Those are the ones that I'm looking forward to that seem cool that I'm would be excited about. But now I'm gonna list some games that seem interesting. Games that I might play, I might buy. But Pragmata is one of them. That game looks pretty interesting, made by Capcom. Do do do. Shit. What else? Mm-mm. I just saw another one. Where's it at? Where's it at? Hold on. Damn. Oh yeah, Marathon. Marathon looks pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting that. What else though? I know we got more than that. I know for a fact. Oh, I mean this game ain't gonna come out this year at all, but what's it called? The new game by Naughty Dog with the bald, big back ass chick. You know what I'm saying? Bald head chick with the big back and shit, right? I don't like the character design. I think it's kind of stupid. Like it would have been so interesting if they had like made her, actually like physically appealing. Let's just keep it real. Like how badass would it be to see a very feminine looking chick in space whooping ass, fighting aliens and shit? You know what I'm saying? That would be hella cool. And guys would buy it. Men already are the main people that play games to begin with, so why not make it an enjoyable experience overall for us guys, right? Yeah, Intergalactic. Yeah, that game looks interesting. Because for one, the graphics look crazy. Like they look amazing, right? And I'm one of those people. I'm very into aesthetics. I'm very into the visuals of a game. I know the graphics ain't everything because there's games that look amazing, but they're boring as fuck. You know, like I hate to say this, but shout out to Quantic Dreams. I think they're called Quantic Dreams. They make really good games, but they're just boring to me. Like any of those games are like interactive movies. I'm not into those. Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, shit like that. Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain was actually probably like one of the most interesting, especially at the time when it came out because it was like revolutionary. But no, I'm not into those interactive story games, or excuse me, interactive like movie games. But no, Intergalactic looks really good. I feel like the game concept is gonna be cool too. You know what I mean? And look, it's Naughty Dog. Even though like they got some goofy shit going on over there, and they got some weird ass morals and as far as their politics go and weird ideologies. My thing is this: I don't care who makes a game, who they are, what they do in their private life. If that game is fun, I'm gonna play it. That's why I got Ghost of Yote, because a lot of people was like, "Oh, I don't want to play as a woman samurai and shit." I said, "Bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care." You know what I'm saying? Like, would I have preferred to play as a dude in Ghost of Yote? Yeah, probably, yeah. But it don't matter to me that it's a woman because is the game fun, really? You see what I'm saying? That's all I care about. I don't care if it's a non-human thing, if it's a bug. That's why, like, what's it called? There's a game coming out. I don't know if it's coming out this year or next year, but it's called what's it called? Wingless. It looks like God of War, but with a big ass chicken or something. This thing is either a chicken or a hawk or an eagle. It's like a bird humanoid creature, right? The damn main character looks really fucking weird and goofy as shit. Okay, like hella weird. But the game looks cool. And so I don't care what that character look like. If the game is fun, I can like blank out about the character, As long as they are not like so bad. Like if it's a stick figure, I mean maybe I possibly could play it if it was like a little stick figure action figure. But I want it to be at least cool outside of that. Like you could have an little stick figure action figure person as the main character with no face, no nothing. Just little stick arms and legs, but let the whole environment around them be like super interesting looking, super like appealing, visually stunning. dynamic. You know, like they could be super plain and basic, but everything outside them could be like really cool. That'd be interesting. You said you skipped The Last of Us Part 2 because of ideology. Yeah, well, the one thing I didn't like about The Last of Us Part 2, you know, it's really well made, very cinematic. It's a cool ass game, but the story is stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the story is dumb as shit. Like it really is. Whoever was writing the script for The Last of Us Part 2, you could tell they invested a lot of their way of thinking and their worldview into that game, which I don't like that shit. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I'll play a game, even if it has like some political bullshit in it. But like when it becomes too political, too quote unquote woke, it's like the shit is it just taints the game. It messes it up. It's like, bro, let the game be a game, not like a statement or trying to send a message. Like we're doing some social justice warrior type shit with this game. No, fuck out of here, bro. We don't want to see that in our games. You know what I'm saying? Just make a good game. This is art. This is creativity. Don't ruin it by trying to say, well, we have to send a message. No, bitch. You just need to make a good game that's fun. You ignorant ass mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need the game to be political. That shit is so stupid. Like, that's what politics are for. Let politics be politics. Let a game be a game. Why do a crossover? Now, if the game is about politics, okay, that's different. But if I'm playing like just a story game, right? I don't want to see about like, you know, political ideology or like, you know what I'm saying, all this goofy bullshit, this woke bullshit, this like liberalism bullshit. I don't want to see. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see that in my game. Straight up. At the same time, I don't want to see a whole bunch of conservative shit either in my game. I don't see nothing political in my game. Flat out, like seriously. I want just to play a game that's fun, has an engaging story, something that, you know, really makes you feel immersed in it, something that makes you want to come back and play more of it. Dynamic gameplay, good mechanics, good physics, make the graphics good, you know, make it fun to look at, shit like that, make it engaging. But yeah, just an immersive experience. But when you start to talk about some, you know, gay this and this and that, it's like, bro, nobody gives a fuck about that, bro. Seriously, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make it like LGBT and all this. Bro, that who is that appealing to? If you look at stats, right? People as a business, this is how people gotta look at shit when it comes to games. These game companies, they make games to sell, right? Now they're making something that for a creative expression, you know, they're putting their passion into some type of artistic thing, right? But at the same time, they're not just making it and giving it away. They're making it to sell. They're selling a product. So we are the consumers. We're the people who are playing it. We're the gamers that we want to enjoy the experience, right? Why in the fuck do they think people want to spend their money on some shit that's like trying to make them feel bad or make them feel, you know, like different, or make them feel like they're being judged, or make them feel like they got a pander and all? Dude, nobody gives a fuck about that, okay? If you look at the stats, as a business, they should look at the stats if they're smart and say, okay, most of the people that play video games are men, number one. Most of the people that play video games are like on console and shit. Mobile games are a thing, but like when it comes to like the big money, in my opinion, like the things that make the most impact, they're on consoles, right? So we can start with that. Then you think about, okay, male audience playing console games, right? Mostly. Now you start to put in like the woke shit, the liberal shit, and all this other stuff, and most dudes, they don't care about that. Even if they are for that kind of stuff, they don't care. That it doesn't make the game more appealing to folks. If you put the trans people, the gay people, that doesn't make people say, oh, I want to play it more now. If anything, just to be completely honest, it might turn some people off. Some people might be like, well, I don't really want to do that. Why do I want to play as a character who's like has no gender identity and shit? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, we don't need this in our fucking games. Just leave that completely out, okay? Leave that completely out the game. You know? That's why, like I said, Intergalactic, even though the chick, you know, she looks kind of manly, she got a big wide ass back, look like she'd be doing pull-ups every day, all day type shit, and she got a bald ass head, she's not attractive. But if the game is fun, I'll still play it. But I understand where people are coming from when they say, well, no, fuck that. I'm not going to play this. I don't want to play this game. Just off rip. And some people are like that. Some people are not as understanding as me. And even me, I'm the person sitting here saying, like, I don't really even like the idea of that either. I'll still play a game if it's fun. I don't care who the character is or what they got going on. But it does turn a lot of people off. You know what I mean? And it's common sense to say, oh, if we make like an attractive female lead character, dudes will be like, oh, hell yeah, okay, let's get that. Because Stellar Blade, look at Stellar Blade, right? She's not some frumpy, weird-looking ass, female character. That's fat, funny-looking, with a bald head and all this crazy shit, right? With a big-ass wide jaw. No, I mean, she's very anime, what they call that shit? Weeaboo, like some weeaboo type shit. You know what I mean? It caters to the anime gooners, them people like that and shit. But hey, overall, most dudes that look at a game like that, they say, well, what would you rather play? A game with a lead character female who's got a big box wide ass head, right? And who looks all, manly and got this dumpy, frumpy ass body. You want to stare at a character like that the whole time you playing the game? Or a character who's like, more like what is the standard of quote unquote beauty, the standard of what's attractive, what's appealing in a woman, right? Slender body, the Coke bottle shape, long hair, cute face and shit like that, right? Something that's more aesthetic, something that's more appealing. Most people, common sense, I don't know why the fuck this is so hard to wrap people's heads around. Like it's bizarre to me. But most people will say, well, I'd rather look at this one character over here that is better and more fun to look at than the character that's over here that's like funny looking. You know what I mean? Or somebody who makes you scratch your head and say, well, who or what is this? Is this a man or is it a woman? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know these companies ain't that fucking stupid. They can't be that stupid, but that's why I feel like it's an agenda. There's definitely some type of agenda based programming going into this shit, and they say, well, we'll be propped up. So, but you know what though? The money is really where with the fans, the people that are buying the game, and they'll find out. You got Sweet Baby Inc. and all these other goofy dumbass companies trying to say, oh no, you better put this in your game and you better do this, or we're gonna, make it difficult for you to sell this game. All right, bitch, go ahead. Look at Black Myth Wukong. That game was breaking records, boy. And Sweet Baby Inc. came to them and say, hey, we want to consult with you and give you some advice on your game. They said, nah, bitch, we're good. We don't need your help. And they said, oh yeah, okay, bet. And they tried to slander them, tried to talk all shit, and they basically tried to cancel their game. So there is some politics going on in the gaming industry, but who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, the power is with the gamers. All right, we're the ones spending the money, so we put our money where we want to. And if we don't want to play a game that is, pushing certain narratives and certain ways of thinking and political ideology, then bitch, we ain't finna do that. All right, you can shove that shit up your, you know what? All right, so, and I mean that. And I'm nice about it, okay? There's other people out there that won't even give these games a time of day. They say, nah, I'm not going to ever play that game. Like, dude, I had people telling me, when Ghost of Yote was first announced, they was like, oh, no, it's a female lead character. Right off rip, they was like, I ain't playing it. And folks who have that way of thinking, you're not going to make them feel bad by telling them, oh, you're sexist, you're this and that. No, they don't care, bro. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. You think you're going to guilt trip somebody into buying a game that they don't want to play? If they have reasons to not want to play it, fuck no. You can't force people and guilt trip people into doing shit. And if you can, that's a weak ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's a weak ass person. Hey, y'all got me going on a tangent today, boy. Because I have very strong opinions about all this shit, and I have no problem sharing it. Because this is real life. This is real talk. You know what I mean? Yep. You said the best part of Final Fantasy 15 was driving and cooking. Yeah. No, but I like Final Fantasy 15 though. It was definitely different compared to other Final Fantasy games. And I actually walked around a lot more than I drove in that, what was it called? The Regalia, that car. Yeah. And the cooking thing, that was actually kind of interesting, It was a little bit different. I ain't mad at it, you know what I mean? But it did kind of take away from the pacing of the game. Because having to drive around places and, and then stop and cook and stuff like that. I didn't dislike it, but it was just it did throw off the pacing a little bit, you know. But overall, no, I liked Final Fantasy 15. I had fun with that. I beat the fuck out that game, you know. Now I did not play any of the DLCs, any of the episodes with what like Ignis and who was the character's name? Of course Noctis. I think Ignis, right? Ignis was the dude with the glasses, I believe. What was the big dude with the mullet? What was his name? I think it started with a G. And then, fuck, I forgot. Then the other guy, I think his name started with a Y. The dude that looks like a scrawny cloud. You know. You say you wasted your money on Dragon Age 4? Oh man, dude. Yeah. See, now that game, I was watching that game closely when it first, got announced and when they, showed some gameplay, and I was like, this shit looks kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. Like they did release it for free on PlayStation Plus a few months ago or last year or something like that. Matter of fact, let me see. I think I have it. I didn't buy it, but I think I do have it. Let me see. Dragon Age 4. Let's see. Dragon Age 4. Where the fuck? I keep seeing Dragon Ball Z. Here we go. Let's type the whole thing in. All right. Oh, you talking about the Veilguard, right? The Veilguard. Yeah, I had that game. They got that bitch on sale for 25 or 24.49. I think it actually went on sale like shortly after it came out too. That game got 3.20 out of 5. That's terrible. Especially for like a quote unquote supposed AAA game like this. You know what I mean? Damn. 3.20. Really, I mean that means there's people that gave that shit like a 1. Some people probably gave like a 4 or a 5, but that's out of 49,000 reviews on the PlayStation Store. Man. Yikes. Yeah, that game got like trash talk really bad. Dragon Age, the Veilguard. It's boring as fuck. Damn. You said that you watch Asmongold videos. He said the same thing. Yeah, bro. It's because it's just common sense stuff, though. Like, people don't want to see this in their games. They don't want to hear about it. They want to look at it. You know, shit. There was people, look, as excited as people were about The Witcher 4, when they saw that Ciri was walking around, they're like, yo, where's Geralt, right? Geralt, whatever his name is. They're like, oh, I might not be playing this. Because some people don't want to play as Ciri. You know what I mean? And I get that, you know. To me, like I said, I don't care. If the game is fun, it's fun. But like I'm not that particular about the shit, even though I do have these kind of opinions where I'm just like, bro, this shit is so stupid to put this in the games. But like if the game's fun, it's all good. But no, they be pushing it with these games, man. They be doing too much dumb shit. Stuff that people really are turned off by, you know. Oh, I think I get it now. I think I know how to get up there. This is what I'm supposed to do. Look, watch. I bet you. I bet you. I think I just figured it out. Get back up here. Kind of take a look at this. Yeah, see, look. They got, yep. Right here, look at that. Look at that, we got it. Now there was another one somewhere. We got a bunch of these little coin shits all around. Yeah, I love this game, man. This game is sick. And see, what's nice about this game is it ain't got no political, no politics, nothing. It's just simple, clean fun. You know what I mean? You can't even tell the gender of the character. You don't know if that's a guy or a girl. I assume it would be a dude, right? But who fucking knows, man? We don't know. And who cares, right? The shit don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they push that shit in games, boy, it turns people off quick. People say, no, I'm good. They don't even care how well made the game is. Some folks are like that. And if you want to, like, it's just a really a dumb idea to make people not want to buy your product. I don't care what it is you're selling. If you're doing things to make people not want to buy your shit, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong, flat out. It's not the same thing as if you're making something for a specific audience. That's different, you know? But when it comes to gaming, like, you want people to buy a game based off the type of game that you're making, not like because of like the concepts in the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Some people play only first-person shooter games, right? Okay, that's an audience. But when you say, okay, it's a game that has, like, you know, liberalism and all this other shit, and it's like, bro, nobody buys games for that. Nobody does that shit. That shit is so stupid. Straight up. And when I say nobody, I'm saying in general, right? Maybe there's a few people here and there that exist in the world, right? That do that shit. But in general, that's not a thing. You get what I'm saying? When I speak, folks, I want everybody to understand something. I speak in generalities a lot, right? I can never say that absolutely nobody on earth does one particular thing, because somebody does, right? But in general, that's not a common thing. People don't be buying games because they got politics or ideologies or whatever the fuck in the game. That's not common at all. That's not a thing, okay? You said might want to look into Marathon before buying then? I mean, so when they first showed Marathon last year, it looked interesting, but then I started seeing gameplay because they released the beta and they allowed people to stream it. I was like, oh, this shit look kind of boring. It looks a little too plain and simple and basic. But what they've shown recently, after they had to go back to the drawing board, because look, Marathon was supposed to come out in September of last year. You see what I'm saying? But they had major controversy, like a lot of problems. They got caught stealing assets. It was a lot of shit. A lot of stuff was unfinished, and they were like still trying to build out the game and take people's opinions on it, even like like weeks before release. It's like, bro, the game is about to come out, right? What y'all doing? You know what I mean? But they delayed it. They canceled all the marketing and promotion of the game, and they went back and, you know, put in some work. And I have faith in Bungie because that company's been around for a long ass time, right? And they've made Halo, they've made Destiny. Both games are really good franchises, you know, in my opinion. But at the very least, I can say that they're well-made games. They're decent quality games, right? There's quality in that shit. But Marathon, I don't know. I feel like it'll be fun. I have a feeling it will be. But we won't truly know until it actually comes out. You know what I'm saying? And apparently that game is coming out like in less than a month, right? Let me see. I think it's coming out March 20th or some shit. Or maybe sooner than that. Marathon. Let me look it up. It might be a few weeks from now. Marathon. Oh, March 5th. Oh, shit. That game's coming out like in 2 weeks. Yeah, wow. March 5th is what day? Let me see. It's on Thursday, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, Marathon will be playable. It'll be out there. Matter of fact, though, I think they're doing. Hold on. Aren't they doing a playtest right now? I think they are. Hold on, let me see. Server Slam. Let me see. Cause I want to play that. I want to play that before it comes out. Okay, they got a free open cross-play and cross-save pre-launch test for Bungie's upcoming extraction shooter, running from the 26th to March 2nd. Okay. Yep. So by next week, y'all. All right. By the weekend, actually. So, or no, next Thursday. By next Thursday, they start the Server Slam testing thing. So I'm gonna be on there for sure. Shit, if I can, I'll stream it. You know, I'll be on that mug. Hell yeah, because I want to see what's up with it. Because I signed up for the beta. I tried to do the beta. I never got a code. And it's crazy because I went through the steps and everything, but like, I don't know, something glitched out in the system and I couldn't like resubmit it. And I'm like, fuck, bro. So, yeah, I didn't get an opportunity to play that then. I kind of wanted to play it back when it was like super basic and still being worked on. But, I mean, hey, I'm at least going to still check it out, you know? So I believe that's the way to the next level. I'm assuming. Let me check this out real quick. See what it's about. Or actually, no, that could be to the next level. Wouldn't that make sense? I think that makes the most sense. You said 3 is generous? You talking about Dragon Age 3? Or what you mean, Ronan? By the way, y'all hit that like button, man. I see you know, quite a few of y'all in here. Decent amount. Appreciate y'all being here. But yeah, like the video. Sub today, okay? Subscribe to the channel. But this says the Great Dolphin. The Great Dolphin is the sea's freedom. Swimming independent and powerful and vibrant, the dolphin has no use for limits. Okay. The immortal forces of Tor Namun? I still don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, defied the cycle and defied the sea and bound the sea tightly. Okay. The great dolphin fought and fought, but Tor, I'll just say Tor, drained the sea. The dolphin was petrified, deprived of its chance to swim. Nom nom. Yeah. Call him nom nom. Tor nom nom. Okay? Tor nom nom. Yeah. That's hella funny. Tor nom nom. That's what we gonna do. Tor nom nom. Yeah. I like it. Yo, one thing I can say about Gemini, boy, we be coming up with nicknames for people and all type of shit. We be coming up with them nicknames, boy. Like, I know it's subtle, but like when I'm playing Ninja Gaiden 4, whenever I'm at the store, I be calling that chick Umi Yumi. Like, what's up, Umi Yumi? I just say both. Her name is Yumi, I believe, but I be like, what's up, Umi Yumi? Umi Yumi Yumi, Umami Yumi Yumi. Okay? Do me. What the fuck was I finna do? Oh yeah, I gotta go this way, because I gotta break them chains. Or like, whatever. Grease up the chains, man. We gotta put some oil on the chains or something like that. So we got a couple ways to go, right? Is this one of the ways to go over here? Oh yeah, no, we already did this. Okay. So we're going this way then. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get some water before we proceed forward, because I don't know what's ahead. But yeah, give me a second, John. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Don't forget to like. Tap that like button, alright? Hit that mug. Be right back. Okay, but yeah, y'all like the video for me, please. And I appreciate you, Ronan. Thank you, brother. All right, y'all, we back. So I guess we proceed forward and yeah, let's see what's over here. I see what's happening. Is it a different level? Oh no, okay. Oh shit, there goes that person. Yo, I'm telling y'all, look, let me go back here. Let me show y'all something. I'm telling y'all, did you see how that person looked, right? Y'all saw that? Let me go back to that one spot here. Where's it at? Is it over this way? Oh shit! Oh! Yeah. Wrong way. Wrong way. Uh-oh. All right, Black Rose deal thing. I got you. Where's that room at, y'all? Hold on. It might be up here. Let me see. Where is it? There was a room down. Oh, probably because the water is up now. Damn. Maybe. Let me see. Was it over here? No, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look. This is me. It's gotta be. I have to be the person on the left. That's what I'm thinking. Even though I'm blue, even though my character's all blue and shit, I believe that's me right here. And that person you saw standing up there, that disappeared, that jumped away, is this one on the right. Okay? I'm pretty sure of that. I never played this game before in my life until yesterday. And I don't know what the hell's going on with the story, but that's me trying to, you know, piece the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's proceed. Oh, can't go over there. Wait, what? Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, give me all that money, boy. Give me that money. It's like an army of people that look like me or something. Something like that. Oh, there's normally be where one of them dudes be sitting. I wonder why they ain't here. It's like awfully quiet over here, isn't it? It's like real quiet and dead looking. It's hella dead over here. Hella dead, boy. Dead in a mug, boy. Just a lot of stillness and quietness. Oh, there they go. There they go. Where was they just standing at? The shadows right here, so I'm guessing they were up there. Yep. Okay. I just like to look around, make sure I'm not missing nothing. And sometimes too, you know, it's nice to enjoy and appreciate your surroundings, you know? Take in the design of the game that these people work so hard to create. I have a lot of admiration for creativity and artistic designs in games, even though like I'm not a visual artist. Like I have drawn stuff before. I have done like graphic design and shit like that more as, you know, just as a hobby for fun. I've painted before. I've sculpted things. I've made little clay sculptures and all type of shit in my lifetime. I've done a lot of really artistic, creative stuff. But music is my main thing, right? That's really what I, what's the word? My expertise. That's where I thrive the most at, is with music, okay? When making music. But no, man, I have a lot of appreciation for anything that's creative, for anything that's artistic. So I like seeing shit like this, you know? And this game is very, very, very creative, very visually stunning. Like the aesthetics of this game is top tier. Like straight up, the colors, everything. Like this game is a great experience. I like it. I like this shit. I like this. I like this, straight up. Let me get up here. Okay. Okay, we find this shit. Another little thing to read, huh? How nice. I hate reading shit. Anyway, I guess I might as well keep it up since I've been doing it the whole game. But it says the Lost Grotto. It appears Oh, the grotto appears a thriving city. Homes, markets, places of worship, but no pharaohs ever walked its path. Okay. The grotto was only ever for the gods, a city to preside over in death as they once did in life. The city was known by many names, now it is only the lost grotto, but was it ever found? Oh, interesting. How cryptic, huh? That's some cryptic shit. Okay. I'm kind of getting a little turned around here, man. The shit's starting to look a little same to me. It's hard to know where I'm going. Okay, this is where I was when that dude was standing up here. Yeah, okay, this is making sense. All right. And the reason why I'm so particular about this is because, like I said, I don't like to miss shit. You know what I mean? I want to find and collect certain things, especially when it comes to money. Because, you know, see, like all these little coins and shit. I don't know why, too. When I pick up these things, these little gold pyramid looking things, it reminds me of Spyro the Dragon. Y'all ever played that game back in the day? Spyro the Dragon? Not Spiral, Spyro, S-P-Y-R-O. Y'all ever played that shit? That game was actually pretty lit. Especially, you know, growing up as a kid, man, that game was really well put together. Okay, so that's how we get over there. We gotta activate these chains somehow. Alright. Yeah, this game is exciting, man. I like this. And I like how flowy it is. It has a lot of freedom to it. I don't feel restricted. You know, like, oh, you can only do this and do it. Like, other than the fact that once we came to this level, we couldn't go back. Right? Because that part kind of sucked, but, you know, it's no big deal. Overall, this game has a very freeing feeling. Very, very freeing, very free vibe, you know? Oh yeah, let me get all that. Okay, you was more into Crash Bandicoot over Spyro. I'd say for me it was more, yeah, I'm the opposite. Like Crash Bandicoot was cool, but that game would frustrate me sometimes. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like some of the enemies, you know what I mean? Spyro the Dragon, I liked it because how fast I could move. Because, you know, you could charge. You know what I'm saying? You could do a little charge thing with them, the charge attack. I love that. Any game where I can move fast, I just like that shit. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It could be the Gemini shit, right? Like my patience is not the best. I don't have like a ton of patience for stuff. As I've gotten older, I've become more patient for things. But I like stuff to happen quick, you know? I like fast movement in pretty much all types of ways. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, you know, I understand that some things take time, you know? But no, Crash Bandicoot, I think it was it? Which one is the one that's warped? Crash Bandicoot, was that 2? Crash Bandicoot Warped, that to me was my favorite. That was the best one. Oh, here we go. You said never got into Ratchet and Clank, though, but it was funny. It was funny for Sly Cooper. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was, to me, I'd say out of the PS2 and PS3 games. Oh shit, my bad. Ratchet and Clank is a very, how should I say it, well-rounded game. As far as like the games I like to play, you know. But it was funny, or Sly Cooper. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I actually never really played Sly Cooper. I think I played a demo. I think I played a demo of it back in the day. But, and that's the same people that made Infamous Second Son, Sucker Punch Studios. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, Sly Cooper seemed like it was a cool game, and it seemed alright. But Ratchet and Clank was always cool to me. I like the fact that you could level up your weapons. You know what I'm saying? It's a platformer game. It's 3D. Yeah, that's my kind of game. You know. Matter of fact, Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart, the PS5 one that came out like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. That game was amazing. Like, I was impressed with that shit. Straight up. I'm looking forward to playing another one. And I think Insomniac, they said they're going to be making another Ratchet and Clank game 2028 or 2029. Yeah. I forgot when they said it's coming out, but y'all remember when they had them leaks? When Insomniac got hacked, unfortunately? And they had a whole bunch of shit just leak all over the internet? Yeah, they had a timeline that came out, and they got Spider-Man games coming out. They got something else, too, I forgot. Of course, Wolverine, we already know about that. But Wolverine, Spider-Man, and then another Ratchet and Clank game coming out. Yeah, I think Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank is coming out in like the next 2 or 3 years. I believe. But you know, they keep delaying shit. Like Wolverine was supposed to come out last year, I believe. Wasn't it? Wasn't Wolverine supposed to come out last year? I think it was. But they delayed that shit. Where should I go? One thing about this game, it ain't got no waypoint, you know, so you just kind of gotta wander around. I'm thinking maybe... Let's check this out first. Oh, we ain't got no money to turn in. Nope. We're almost maxed out with it though. We got 803. Isn't that what they say? 803 out of 1,000. Yeah, we getting close. Oh, Insomniac is doing Blade? For real? And Captain America and Black Panther? Oh shit. They basically damn near own the rights to all the Marvel shit then. That's what it seemed like. Who else is making Marvel games? Is there any other company making Marvel games right now? I'm not sure. Oh boy. I keep yawning. I know I ain't tired. Why the fuck am I yawning? Anyway. Looks like we got like a little time challenge thing. I have not done one of these in the game in a minute. This gives me like classic games vibes, you know? It says, prove your valor, attain the high score within the time limit. Okay. A time challenge. Chain tricks to raise your combo land successfully. I was wondering when these tricks were going to come in handy. Because we're unlocking them, and I'm like, bro, I'm doing nothing with them. Like, what is the purpose of having them? Just to look cool, you know? But it says, land successfully to multiply your score. Vary your tricks for the most points. All right. What did I say, 10,000? All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it then. Let's do it. Activate the hourglass. Can I slide on this? Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me look around here. Alright, I'm picking up the vibe. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Oh, they got a little jellyfish too? Okay. Oh, I gotta land the tricks. Wait, am I gathering points? Oh, I just got a trophy. It says land a 5 times combo trick. Oh, I tried to hit the jellyfish, damn it. So I can stay in the air. I only got 30 seconds left. I'm trying to flip. Oh, damn it. Cool combo, okay. Oh, I did it. I did it. Apparently. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That was hella easy. This is too damn easy. Way too easy. Ridiculously easy, man. 25378. Okay, pretty great. Damn, look at all that money, boy. Let me get that money. Oh, snap. Well, we did it. I didn't reach 1,000. I've reached it now. Hold on. Let's go back up here and turn this in. Get up there. Damn, bro. Slow ass. Get on up there. What the hell? I'm about to say. Yeah, turn this in. Let's see what happens. What you got for me? What you got? What you got? What you got? Would this say L2 to drop? Huh? Say what now? What this? What this is? Drop. Yeah, we got a trophy for that too. Earn the drop ability. By the way, y'all hit that like button, man. We only got how the hell? We got all these folks in the chat. We only got 3 likes on the video. What's up with that, y'all? Do we have haters in the midst? We got people hating in this mug, boy. Y'all can't even like the video. That's crazy. That's okay. That's all right. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this: the good energy you put out or the bad energy you put out comes right back to you. So you know, it makes the most sense to put out good, right? If you do good things for other people, then other people do good things for you. Remember that. You know? So you could be stingy. You ain't got to hit that like button. That's your prerogative. But I don't see why not. Shit, it's free. It's free to like and subscribe, okay? So do the right thing, folks. If you want to, if you see a purpose in it. Your choice. Your choice, your choice. All right? Just remember, like I said, the energy is reciprocal. It definitely is. When you do good, you get good. Oh, this part was easy to the mug, boy. Look at this. Okay, is there anything else here to get? Double check. Okay, grab this. Thank you. Something down here too. Okay. Okay. You see how free-flowing this game is, man? It's so nice. Prince of Persia vibes, a little bit, honestly. Especially, yo, did you ever play that the one on PS3? Damn, what they call that? Prince of Persia something. I'm gonna look it up actually. Let me see. I forgot what it was called. The PS3 one though, that was my favorite. Like the first Prince of Persia was pretty dope. Prince of Persia 2 was really cool too. But my favorite one was the one on PS3. The cell shaded one. You know? No, not Sands of Time. I think Sands of Time was number 2, I believe. Or maybe that was the first one. Hold on. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia. I would play that if they had it on here. Let me see. Prince of Persia. Can you believe they made that Prince of Persia movie? How stupid. That movie was dumb as shit. I didn't watch it, but like I saw stuff from it. I'm like, bro, this is lame as a mug. Quit making game movies. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're gonna do a good job with it. I don't know why they be doing that shit. They're like, well, we can make a lot of money. Head ass. Like, no, bitch, make the movie good. Don't just make a movie for the sake of making a movie. That's so dumb. That shit dumb as hell, boy. But yeah, the movie itself is called Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. Boy, how sad. How sad is that? This is lame. Anyway, let's see. Prince of Persia PS3. PS3. What was that called? No, not the Forgotten Sands. Oh, it was just called Prince of Persia. Just that. I figured it was something like that. Yeah, it's like it was almost like a reboot or some shit. You know what I mean? You remember how they had I almost said Dragon Ball Z. You know how they had DMC, Devil May Cry? And then they did the one on PS3 called DMC. It was just called simply DMC. Where Dante was young again. He was younger. He had like that short haircut. But his hair was black instead of being white, right? I wouldn't say that it's the best one, but that was like my favorite, for sure. So yeah, the little reboot of Prince of Persia that they did on PS3, and then the DMC reboot. Those are my favorites, you know. I think Ninja Theory made them. I just got another trophy. What was it, Ninja Theory? Isn't that the company that made that, the reboot? of DMC, Ninja Theory. I think so. I don't remember who made the Prince of Persia reboot game. But yeah, I like that one. You said we don't talk about that movie or the actor. Yeah, well, Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. Like, what the hell, bro? First of all, he don't even fit the description. You know what I mean? He just he stood out like a sore thumb, boy. But anyway, to say the champion, the sword of the sea had been forged. The finest weapon Farah had seen, but who could wield it? Who could be the sea's champion? The champion could not be a mere sea creature. They must be able to take the battle to land, to the root of fire. The champion could only be a Faran. Faran? Okay. The sea searched far and wide, calling out for the noblest of believers. The noblest of all came from the other side of the world. She was known only as a wanderer. I had a feeling this was a female character. I don't know why I thought this was a female. I just had that feeling. And maybe this is not the female, maybe the other person, the one that we keep seeing, that keeps, like, you know, running away and shit, disappearing. That might be the female. I don't know. This might be a guy and that other one might be a woman. A guy and a gal. Is this a love story? Is that what this is? Is this game a love story? Is that what is that what's happening here? We're supposed to be getting like a little water dewdrop for this thing. For this thing right here. She's a runner, she's a track star. Yeah, pretty much. She's like, no. She just keeps running from her fate type shit. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, we belong together, bitch. Come on, quit playing. Let me holler at you, bitch. Let me holla. We belong together. Head ass. Hey, maybe though, for real. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the destined connection. Maybe they're destined for each other. Type shit. What's up, Bunny? Yo. How's it going? How you doing today? I feel like I'm passing up shit in this game. Hold on, let me look around this mug. Let's get a little bit higher. Oh, it's hard to tell, boy. Everything is like, yeah, too far away. Okay, let's just move forward. Yeah, we're gonna move forward. Hit that like button, y'all, for me, all right? Whether you've been here or even if you just got here, okay? Hit the like on the video and subscribe today, all right? Check out Bunny Harley Q as well. That's what you should do. She'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube, all right? You can do that and come on back. She's right there in the chat. Oh, where are we going now? What is this? This don't look like the right way. Oh, am I stuck? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Can I jump over here? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where am I going? The hell? Matter of fact, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. Ronan said, gonna run into Aquaman down there. Aquaman. Aquaman. Dude, I feel like, you know, I'm shocked that there's no enemies, but I feel like we might, I don't know, we might run into something. Seriously. Because the whole game, you know, we're still, in my opinion, in the beginning. Oh, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to look up how long this game is. Hold on. How long to beat Sword of the Sea? Oh, it's the same. It's almost the same amount of time as Journey. It looks like it's like maybe slightly longer than Journey, but probably about half an hour to an hour. But see, the way I play this game, man, you know, it's gonna take a minute. You know, it's gonna take a little while because I don't rush through shit. You know. So let me see something real quick. Okay. All right. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot. What's up, sign off? How you doing, man? Damn, you said Phil Spencer. Damn, for real? What? Are you serious? So what? Did he retire, or did he step down, or did they fire him? That's crazy. Phil Spencer's no longer in charge of Xbox. Let me look this up. Son off, are you for real? Hold the heck on, bro. What the heck? Damn, hold up. And then you said hopefully Xbox can compete again. Man, it's all over the internet. Phil is retiring. Damn, that's fucked. Ronan, you said about time. Shit. Oh no. Phil Spencer, bro, he fucked up then. He was in charge of Xbox for like 20 years or something, right? For a long ass time. Well, maybe not that long, but like, it's been a minute. I know that. Matt Booty, he got promoted. I'm sorry, that's a funny ass name, by the way. Matt Booty, bro. Really? Anyway, I don't want to make fun of people's names because, you know, they could change it. Legally, they could change their name, but, yeah. Anyway. Isn't Matt Booty Major Tom, and he known as Major Tom or some shit? They're the same guy. Let me see, who's Sarah Bond? So he was with Xbox for 38 years. Or no, he was with Microsoft. Damn, he was... Wait a minute. He was with Microsoft for 38 years? Really? Damn, somebody named Asha Sharma is the AI executive who's taking over the unit's EVP and CEO. Oh yeah, 38 years. Phil Spencer was with Microsoft for 38 years. I was about to say, I know the Xbox ain't been around that long. Damn. How ironic too that he got replaced by like an AI executive. At first I thought it said he got replaced by an AI. I said, God dang, bro, that's fucked. I said, really, bro? Yeah, that kind of shook me for a second. I was like, damn, the head of Xbox got replaced by an AI? I was like, what in the actual fuck? By a person who is running some branch of AI for Microsoft. Wow. Well, I mean, shit, he's, you know, not to say that people should lose their jobs or whatever, but he's lived a very interesting life with that company, you know what I mean? In a good way and a bad way, and I feel like after all this time, you know, if I was him, I'd probably just be like, all right, cool, I get to go chill. Because I'm sure he's made enough money and probably saved up enough money, hopefully, to where he's set. You know, he's probably got investments, probably got stock and all type of shit. So he's good. If he wanted to, I assume, this is me in my opinion, but I assume that if he wanted to, he could just chill and do whatever he wants to do for the rest of his life. You know, go off in any direction he wants to. But then again, by looking at his shit right away, he's a Capricorn. And what I know about Capricorns is they like to be busy. They can't just sit around and chill. You know, they like to work and do shit. You know what I mean? So this might be tough for him. You know, I don't think he retired by just sheer free will. You know what I mean? Like Rona said, you said he got pushed out by investors. I believe that. I definitely believe that. Well, you know, good luck to Phil Spencer out there, man. And Sarah Bond. Let me look her up too. Hold on, Sarah Bond. I don't even know who that is. See, I'm way out of touch with Xbox nowadays, man. After the Xbox One, I'm just like, nah. Oh, Sarah Bond, the black chick. Okay. Yeah, all right. Wasn't she? Yeah, she was the president of Microsoft. What the fuck? That's bananas shit. Like, bro, who is this chick even? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's kind of cool to see a black chick in charge of a company like that. It's interesting to see. It's different. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out. But like, when I would see her talk about shit, because now I recognize her now. I would see her talk about shit when it came to the Xbox and other stuff. I was like, this woman don't know what the fuck she talking about. She don't look like she played no video games. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't want nobody. I don't care if it's Xbox. I don't care if it's PlayStation. I don't care if it's Nintendo. I don't want nobody making decisions in any type of significant way when it comes to these game consoles, the games in general, if they're not a gamer, bro. Well, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no non-gamer ass people making these kind of choices, right? Like, straight up. Like, why are you a game developer? Why are you funding a game? You know, like publishers of games even. And they're not even into the games. Like, what's it called? This kind of shocked me. But, what's his name? The dude that's in charge of, like, Take-Two Interactive. Right? The Zelnick guy. Damn, what's his name? Strauss Zelnick. The dude who, you know, is in charge of the parent company of Rockstar. You know, shit like that. GTA and all that, right? He said he don't play video games. I said, excuse me? What'd you say, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You don't play video games, bro? You don't play them? Really? So but you're in charge of making decisions when it comes to these games, but you don't play them? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And listen, let me make sure, because I think it was him. I know for a fact that somebody that's in like a leadership position said they don't even play games. Matter of fact, the dude who used to be in charge of PlayStation recently, like within last, not the dude that's in charge now, but there's another guy, Australian dude, the white dude with the funny haircut. He didn't play no damn games. I know that for a fact, and he fucked PlayStation up, making all type of stupid ass choices. Oh no, I'm glad you're here too, Bunny. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. What's his name? Hold on, let me see. My mind jumping all over the place right now. Hold on. I'm gonna look up Strauss, because I want to be correct in saying this. I don't want to just be talking. Strauss Zelnick don't play games. Let me see. Don't play video games. Let me see. Yeah, see, it says, y'all can look it up. It says Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Take-Two, doesn't play video games at all. It says. He says, not that I don't play a lot, it's that I don't play at all. I'm not the consumer in chief, I'm the manager of the company. So yeah, so my thing is this. Okay, you could have a good business mind and that's great and everything, but like, bro, I want majority of people that are into this shit to be the people that actually play it and enjoy it, right? Because that's like making food that you don't eat. Why would you, as a company, make food that you wouldn't eat yourself, right? Like, I don't know if y'all saw it, but there was a video recently where the head of McDonald's, some dude who's in charge of McDonald's, he was doing like a video eating McDonald's and shit, talking about something. We make a great product. I said, bitch, you talking about the food as a product? You should say we make great food at our company. You know what I'm saying? We have some of the best food around. When you start to talk about food as a product and you know, specify it as that, you make it seem very, very artificial, very fake. It feels like it's like a detached type thing, you know? So yeah, man, we want people making choices that are like actually part of the shit that they do. Consumer in chief should be the president's title. Exactly. Yep. Hell yeah. CIC. Okay. Do it like that. For money reasons though, yeah. I haven't owned an Xbox since the first one. Oh damn, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't own the first Xbox or 360, even though I did play those games because I have friends that had them. But what was I gonna say? No, I bought an Xbox One because there was games on there that I wanted to play, and I enjoyed the games that I bought. Don't get me wrong, but after the Xbox One, I said, bro, like I think on the Xbox One I have probably less than 10 games, straight up. Yeah, a lot less than 10 games that I bought. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I was like, I'm never gonna buy another console again just for exclusives only. Especially, dude, Xbox games are on PS5 now. Let's just keep it real. There's hella games on PS5 from Xbox. They're putting even freaking Halo on Xbox. Are you serious? You know what I mean? They got Halo coming to Xbox. How crazy is that? And then some crazy shit. Yo, what's up, Siren? How you been? What up? What up? Welcome back. But yeah, these companies, man, they doing some goofy shit. They really are. Straight up. Ronan said, tied to Bill Gates via Microsoft guilt through association in my eyes. Sanal said, damn, Phil was around for a bit, but I think he was CEO. Yeah, of Xbox, yeah. Yep, that's what it was. He said, okay, that would be trash if Xbox was owned by AI. Yeah, wouldn't it? I mean, listen, it's not gonna be like a uncommon thing down the road. Like I guarantee y'all, within the next few years, right, we're gonna be seeing most tech companies literally ran by AI. There will be somebody that's in charge that's making some type of choices to kind of like direct and guide things, some type of like creative input, right? But I mean, we got to keep it real, bro. We're living in a different world now. This AI shit is taking over. It really is. Sorry, you say you're doing okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I hope all is well with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see everybody, especially, oh shit, especially when you guys are doing good. Let me do something right quick. Okay, can y'all still hear me? All right, let's see. Oh, no, I'm doing really well though, Siren. I appreciate you asking. I'm doing excelente. It's been a great day, You say you're live right now too? Okay, let me stop into your show then. Hold on. Let's say what's up to Siren, everybody. Check out her channel right quick. Show love to Bunny and Siren in the chat, alright? Matter of fact, to make it easy, type in her name exactly as it appears in the chat, okay? Just like that. Rowan said Halo on PS5. He means chat and viewers. Oh, what'd I say? Did I say something wrong? What'd I say? Yeah, they bringing Halo to the PlayStation. Did I say they're bringing it to Xbox? What did I say? Did I say it wrong? Because I'm seeing y'all messages pop up on the TV. Did I say that shit wrong? That's crazy, bro. Oh yeah, sub to Siren. Yeah, there we go. Everybody show love. Shout out to Siren, man. There we go. Shout out, shout out. Oh, I did say it's coming to Xbox. No, I meant to say, yeah, PlayStation. Yeah. I'm tripping. No, I meant to say it. Yo, appreciate you, Siren. Thank you very much. All love, much love to you, Siren. I appreciate you. Chilling in my stream. There we go. Shout out. Yeah. We in each other's streams. There we go. That's what's up. Appreciate you. But no, man. Yeah. Okay. So look, Xbox games are on PlayStation, right? So it really makes you think, why in the hell would I buy an Xbox? Dude, listen. So when I saw, what was it called? There were some games that were on Xbox that came to PlayStation, right? And I said, uh-oh, like this is weird, And I'm like, in a way, I was kind of happy because I was like, okay, now I ain't got to buy an Xbox, right? But when I saw Forza, when they said Forza is going to be on PlayStation 5, I said, oh boy, here we go. And then, when they announced that freaking Halo of all games is coming to PlayStation, I said, it's over. Xbox is dead, okay? And for sure, I said to myself, "There's no way they're making another Xbox." You know what I mean? See, look, even Siren says she prefers the PS5. You see what I'm saying? Ain't like, listen, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. The controls are smoother. See, man. Xbox, listen, they might as well just become a software company at this point. You know? They really might as well just be software. I mean, you know, they could publish games, they could fund game creation, you know, the studios and whatnot. And it's crazy too because didn't they buy Bethesda and ZeniMax Studios like 3 years ago for like 40 something billion dollars? It was some crazy number. I don't remember the exact number, but it was crazy. I said, God dang, because look, Sony bought Bungie for like 3 or 4 billion, right? That's a lot of damn money. That's a whole lot of money. But Xbox, Microsoft, they bought what's it called? I just said it, Bethesda and ZeniMax for hella money, bro. Hella, and also Activision Blizzard. I think that was where the big money was. Activision Blizzard. Hold on, let me look this up. Isn't that crazy though? Like this is so crazy, dude. The gaming industry is like so confused right now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't even think they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't think they have any clue what they got going on, man. It's kind of sad, you know? Shit, it's crazy. And I'm a big time gamer, right? I think most people that's here in the chat right now is big into games. You know what I mean? I think most of us are into that kind of stuff. But man, isn't it weird? Isn't it really weird what they're doing now? Crazy shit. Anyway, Sarnoff said, what was your thoughts on Sony closing Bluepoint? Well, I don't know much about Bluepoint, but I think it was a bad idea because, for one, a lot of the fans that wanted that game, or excuse me, that liked that company, are upset. You know, and not to mention, what's it called? Damn, what's the name of that company? It's some studio, some Sony-based studio that just like either today or yesterday came out and said, yo, if you guys work for Bluepoint, hit us up because we want to hire you. You see what I mean? So that shows you, what's his name? Herman Hulse, the guy that's running Sony right now, or he's running PlayStation. He don't know what he's doing either. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's making bad business deals too. And it's like, bro, what's going on with these companies, bro? Like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny on the surface, but when you think about it deeper than that, it's kind of sad because, like, we like to play games, right? We don't want to see all this, you know, confusion and dysfunction and, like, bad business deals going on because then, you know, what's that going to mean for the games? What's that going to mean for us? We're going to be having games get delayed, games that are not going to ever get made, right? Like games that would have been hella cool to play, they're just like, nah, cancel that, scrap that. And then they're making dumb shit like a freaking Horizon multiplayer game. Nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to play that shit. A side-scrolling God of War game. Nobody wants to play these. You know what I mean? They were going to make an online live service God of War game. Now maybe that might have been interesting. That might have been cool. But realistically speaking, there's other things that they had said, oh no, we're not going to make this no more. So if people can have a choice, right? If the fans, the people that buy these games, if we were able to have some like some type of direct input, right? And they said, make a choice. Do you want this live service God of War game? Do you want the side-scrolling God of War game? Do you want this multiplayer Horizon game? Or these really good, well-made, you know, creative single-player story games? Most people would say, I want the single-player games. You know what I mean? So yeah, they just making some bad choices, boy. Bad choices. We got Halo coming to Xbox, all type of shit. Hey, but I'm cool with that. Hey, keep on putting them Xbox games on PlayStation. Matter of fact, you know it's over if Starfield? If Starfield is released on PlayStation 5, it's over. Flat out. Flat out. If we see Starfield released on PS5, it is completely over. And then they got the nerve to still try to make another another Xbox. Oh, that's so crazy. Man. Okay, Siren likes playing Mortal Kombat though. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's cool. I'm into those fighting games, you know. To me, my favorite fighting game is like Tekken and Soul Calibur. Mortal Kombat is a little bit different because of controls, but Mortal Kombat reminds me of what's that game? Street Fighter, a little bit, you know. But between the two, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat is definitely better. She said Xbox was nice, but sometimes it used to hurt my fingers because of how much I had to press. It's kind of heavy. Yeah, the controller is a little bit different. Now, the Xbox One controller was better than the original Xbox, you know, the old one. But I have not played this new, the Xbox Series X. I don't even like saying the name Xbox. It's annoying. Xbox Series X, Xbox One. It's like, nah, bro. It's at the point now where it's kind of lame. Oh, I got the Xbox. Xbox. It's annoying to say. It's annoying to pronounce. PlayStation, easy, rolls off the tongue, boom. So yeah, I mean, I think Xbox was kind of doomed from the start, to be honest. I think they just, yep. Ronan said, no, Xbox, Microsoft can't do software either. Look at the new Windows rollout. What you mean? They got a new version of Windows? Let me see. Let's check this out. Let me see about that. And yeah, Siren said PS5 is lighter and the joysticks and stuff have higher sensitivity. I agree with that. Yep. Easier to use, you know what I'm saying? And it makes more sense too because some people, they like the Xbox controller because they say it's ergonomic or the placements of the buttons and whatnot. I feel like that the PlayStation controller makes more sense because it's symmetrical. You know what I mean? It's very symmetrical. And on the PS5, this to me is the best controller design ever. Like the PS1 controller, I did not like it at all. Even when they added the dual analog sticks. But then again, I was a kid, so my hands were smaller, right? But if I look back on it now, I would not feel, you know, it would not be comfortable for me to play a game with the PS1 controller. Now PS2, it was basically the exact same controller, so we could skip over that. PS3, it was a little weird. It felt like skinnier, if that makes sense. I don't know. I didn't like the rounded off way it was designed. The PS3 controllers, they're not really my favorite. I actually ended up buying like skins. I had like these rubber skins. You know what I'm saying? To put on these like silicone rubber skins to put on the outside of my controller to give it more like bulkiness to make it, you know, easier to hold and use. Or no, not on PS3. That was on PS4. Yeah, the PS3 controller was actually very, very similar to the PS2 as well. But no, the PS4 controller, yeah, that shit reminded me of like, what's it called? Here, I'm gonna look at a photo comparison. But to put it plainly, no, the PS5 controller is the best, hands down. And you think that these companies would have this down pat really easily because they do focus groups testing and shit, right? You know, that they make different concepts and prototypes and designs and see, you know, like what's the best. What do people like? What makes the most sense to utilize? Well, let me see. PlayStation controllers over time. PlayStation controllers comparison. Doom, doom, doo, doo, doom, doo. Yeah, okay, this is crazy looking at this. So we got the PS1, PS2, PS3. Yeah, I mean, all the way from PS1 to PS3, it was pretty much the same. Then PS4, they switched up a little bit. But then from PS4 to PS5, big difference. Like, big difference. You know, it's a bigger controller, shaped different and everything. Yep. Same concept though. You got the directional buttons on the left, analog sticks in the center. You know, they're parallel, right? Horizontal. You got the symbol buttons and shit. But then you got a touchpad that's bigger on this one. And didn't they have a select? Did the PS4 have a select button? Or was it something else? Wasn't it like options or something like that? Let me see. Because I forgot. Hey, did y'all ever get to see that concept, that prototype of the PS3 controller they were gonna make, where it looked like a freaking boomerang? Y'all remember that? It was gonna be like a straight boomerang for the PS3, looking like a weird shaped banana, like two bananas put together. I remember that shit. But yo, hold on one sec, y'all. Yeah, 1 second, y'all. Give me just a minute, okay? 1 second. All right, y'all, we back, man. We back. So let's see. We got Stony in the house as well. What's up, Stony? How's it going? How's it going? Yep. How you doing today? Sound off. You said I do miss Shuhei Yoshida. Oh, I know who that is. That was one of the people from PlayStation, right? From Sony. I think yeah, right? Pretty sure. Let's see. Okay, Siren got a Windows laptop. Yeah, I mean most people do, to be honest with you. Them Macintosh laptops, boy, they're hella expensive. And really, in my opinion, there's no point in owning an Apple computer unless like you have already like other Apple products, or like maybe if you want to have like a more efficient computer, you know. But I think for the same amount of money, let's say if you buy like just a regular standard, Macintosh, right? They don't even call it Macintosh no more. But if you just buy like a MacBook, you know what I'm saying? Buy a regular plain MacBook, the same amount of money that it costs to buy one of those, right? If you buy a laptop, a Windows laptop for the same amount of money, you're going to get a better quality laptop as a Windows computer compared to a Macintosh as far as like specs go, in my opinion. Because you're looking at like roughly around $1,000, $1,100. You know what I'm saying? And the chance of the Windows computer being better is higher because you could do more different types of things. There's more compatible software for it and everything. So yep. Hold on one second. All right, let's see. Ronan said, might as well switch to Linux. Windows down bad, worse than Windows Vista. Damn. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be looking that up. I'm tripping. The new Windows, huh? So there's something new with what Microsoft is doing. With. Let me see. Let me see. New Windows, huh? New Windows operating system. Let me see what's up. It says, okay, so it's still Windows 11 apparently, right? Still Windows 11. 11. Let me see. So what happened? Can you fill me in on this, Ronan? Let me know what happened with it. And Vista was weird. Like Vista looked cool, right? It was a cool looking operating system, but nah, it just it wasn't efficient and it would crash a lot. Had a lot of weird bugs. Matter of fact, me and I'll say Dreamworld. I almost said his name, but our other in real life Gemini fellow friend, right? Our other fellow Gemini. Me and him, I remember we downloaded a cracked version of Windows. It was either Windows 7 or Windows Vista. I think it was actually Windows Vista because we're like, ooh, this looks cool, it's new. And we downloaded it, and it was legit, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, it wasn't at the same time. But that shit was weird. It was actually pretty weird. Like it was more about the look of an operating system rather than like the efficiency of it. But for me, I'd say Windows 10 was the best. Hands down. Windows 10 has been, or no, not Windows 10. Whichever is the one I have. Let me look this up. Whichever one I got on my laptop right now. This is the best one. Is this Windows 10? No, I did like the one from 2012 I had on my old laptop. I think that might be Windows 7, isn't it? Windows 7, open this PC. Let me see what this is. Operating system. Let's see, what is this? What is this? Operating system, OS. Which version of this is this? Hold on. All right, anyway, let me see something here. I don't even know what operating system I got. I think it's Windows 10 though, to be honest. Yeah, pretty sure. Stoney said Nintendo 64, Mario Brothers 3. Yeah, N64 was pretty good. Now, like, I'm not a Nintendo person at all. I'm not a Nintendo fan, but I will at least give them props for the stuff that they do. You know, they got a lot of innovation over there at that company. But thank you, Siren. She said, welcome back. Thank you. Shuhei Yoshida was old CEO of PlayStation. Right, okay, yep. That's who that is, yeah. Ronan said, Apple can crash and burn too for all the games. Damn. Now, I will admit, Apple, they be making good phones. Like, their phones are very efficient, you know. I like that about their phones. You know, because I actually use the Apple to stream with, you know what I mean? When I do my music shows, right? It's super efficient, well-made piece of technology. But, I mean, their computers, bro, I mean, the phones too, really. But their computers and shit, it's just overpriced, you know? Now, it is good quality. You will get a good quality product, but it's like, bro, the shit is expensive for no reason. And then they keep making new phones every year. They say, yeah, buy the new iPhone. It's like, bro, it's the same phone. It's the exact same phone. What they going to do? Add a few pixels, a few megapixels to the camera or something? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Anyway, Siren said, I've never really got to explore tech, but I definitely will in the future. Yeah, I mean, it's a fascinating world, you know? It goes very in-depth. There's a whole lot to it. Especially when you start to look like the specs of things, right? The operating systems, obviously, like we were talking about, the RAM, the storage space, graphics cards, all type of shit. It gets really complex, you know? And I used to be really deep into this stuff. Like when I was younger, like a teenager, right? I used to be like super into this shit. Like to the point where I was trying to learn how to code and everything. And I even went to college for a little bit, just a little bit, for computer software engineering. But it was so... it was so boring. Oh man, I couldn't do it. Like imagine me, right? I'm a music maker. You know what I'm saying? Imagine me behind a computer all day just typing code, just lines of code, constantly, just trying to write code and shit. It's like wasted potential, you know? And I mean, I couldn't do it anyway. I didn't have the patience. It just was like mind numbing, you know? It pays good. It definitely pays good, right? Especially at least at the time I was doing it. From that time till I'd say around now, if you're in the tech and you work for tech in the industry, you can make really good money. But hey, let's be honest. Between now and the next couple years, them jobs are gone. They're gonna disappear, straight up. Them programming jobs and everything, they're gonna be gone like a mug. You know? Ronan said Windows new OS bug heavy and forcing intrusive AI to say, wow, really? I'm not surprised by that because look, everything's using AI now. Like any and everything. Dude, check this out. Even the new MPC, right? You know, the machine that I used to make music? The new MPC, bro, they they got AI in that. Isn't that crazy? AIs in the music industries, in the gaming industry. Freaking Arc Raiders, they use AI heavy for that game. Which it works, you know, it actually makes sense, but and they're not using just like regular AI that like you see in normal games. Like this is AI that's like adapting. The AI is like learning and adapting as you play the game. So it's learning from us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. We're in a different world, folks. It's a different time. Remember said 10 was the best if I remember, or XP. Okay, yeah, XP was solid. Windows XP, that was really good. Time to train your channel. What's up, Silver? How you doing, man? What you mean train your channel? What you talking about? Ooh, look at this. We done woke up the whole level. It looks pretty nice. Pretty good, pretty good. Not bad, man, not bad. Yeah, I like this game. It says cleanse the lost grotto. Okay, we did it, apparently. We did it. And look, we got the chains moving now. Check that out. Alright. See what y'all talking about in the chat. Ruin said, man, I can't imagine AI prompt as a legit job. No, it will be, though. It will. I can guarantee that. Bro, look, I already heard of, like, people online talking about some, you can sell prompts. Like, there's prompt packs you could buy. Can you believe that? I'm telling y'all, man, we are in a weird-ass time. It's a really cool-ass time to be alive. Like, it's really amazing. But at the same time, it's weird and scary and confusing and just, like, bizarre all at the same time. You see what I mean? Like, this time on Earth that we're alive here is different, to say the least. It's quite different, you know? This is not just like, oh, it's another year. We're in the year 2026, and oh yeah, you know, all that shit. No, hell no. This is like, it's like we're in a movie. You know what I'm saying? We're like living in a movie now. You know? Oh shit, I'm gonna fall off this. But yeah, it's like we're living in a movie, like living in a sci-fi movie, in a way. Can I ride on the? Hey, I'm on the turtle. Look at that. Check that out. We on the turtle, cuz. I said the turtle. The turtle. Oh, by the way, y'all, hit that like button for me, please. All right, like the video, sub to the channel. Check out my people that's in the chat as well. If there's anybody that has a channel, especially here on YouTube, if you're in the chat, let people know where to find y'all at, okay? They're like, yo, I'm a content creator, or yo, I'm a streamer, or yo, you know, I make music, or I do vlogs, or I, you know, whatever. Let people know what's up, all right? Let people know where to find y'all, where to go, and all that type of stuff, you know? Yeah. We have a great community of folks here, by the way. Really appreciate all y'all for coming by today. So let me take a look at this surrounding real quick. Bro said, bro, Life decided to release all the DLC content at the same time. AI, aliens, yeah, exactly, yep. For real, isn't that crazy? It's like we have a whole bunch of stuff happening all around the same time. You know, it's something. It really is something. I am excited though. Like to be honest with y'all, I'm excited about the future. I feel like it's gonna be a great year. Okay, 2026 is gonna be a great, amazing year. I really, really, really believe that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But what's it called? You know, it's not gonna be without its challenges and without its, obstacles here and there. You know what I mean? But look, it ain't nothing we can't deal with. It ain't nothing we can't overcome, right? And the more you think that kind of way, the more you believe that, the more things tend to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay positive, stay optimistic. Plan for have a plan for like the worst case scenario. Have backup plans and shit like that, or at least have preparation, for certain things as best as you can be, right? But definitely expect things to go the best. You know, when you really, really, really you wake up and start your day with like positivity, with optimism, then the chance of you having a great day is higher. You know, and the second that somebody comes along, some type of asshole, somebody that's negative, tries to come along and throw you off and disturb your spirit, just shake that shit loose and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Shake it off and be like, all right, well, this ain't gonna ruin my life. It's not gonna stop me from living. So let me just keep on going. You know, just make the best decisions you can and expect the best as a result. You feel me? So yeah, I think it tends to work out that way. You know, it tends to work out, folks. Tends to work out. Things usually work out for the better. You know, but you definitely have to take some type of action in the right direction, right? You know what I'm saying? So it looks like I can see the way to go. Let me check the chat though. Somebody say, yeah, boy. That's right. In the streaming gamer on Twitch. Oh, she's going to say I am. Yeah. Bunny is. Who else, man? Who else do we have in the chat that does content and all that? The right kind of content though. Nothing crazy, okay? No crazy shit. We don't do that over here. Like seriously. If you're a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, even if you're on TikTok, let people know what's up, okay? But that's it. Them other platforms we don't fuck with. So anyway, let's go. Let me jump down here. Oh snap! I got a trophy that says ride an Archelion, Archelion. Whatever that turtle's name is, it ain't called a turtle. Archelion or something. It said Archalien, something. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, exactly. No OF nothing. Fuck that platform. Straight up. That shit is ruining everything. You know what I mean? It really is. It's causing a lot of damn problems. And, you got motherfuckers out here talking about no, go get your money, girl. Props to you. No, bitch, why don't you do something more innovative than that? Straight up. I ain't got no respect for nobody that's on OF. I ain't got no respect. Now, listen. If you're on OF doing other things, like doing a cooking show or offering some type of like information. Like I've seen people on OF that are doing like classes, teaching certain things. It could be like classes on finance or classes on credit and shit like that. Now, okay, props to those people, right? But see, OF has become so overran by degeneracy and just a bunch of like inappropriate shit, right? And when I say inappropriate, meaning like these women are out here like they just selling their soul basically, because you can't get rid of that shit out here with different dudes or with doing different kinds of crazy shit. You know what I mean? Now, I'm all for people being, go-getters, getting their money and running a business, so to speak, right? But that shit to me is like, dude, no offense, ladies, but I'm just keeping it real. When you can just go out there and say, hey, who wants it? Come and get it type shit. And you can, have whoever, right? In that kind of way, not as in a relationship, but just in that kind of way. Then for a person to make money based off that, it's like, bro, that's not commendable. You see what I mean? And plus, think about it on a societal level. people don't look at that and be like, oh wow, I got a lot of admiration for folks that do that. No, nobody does. Straight up, nobody got respect for that shit. You know what I mean? There's a reason. And think about people who have families and shit. Somebody who talks all this shit say, yeah, I'm all for that. But yeah, would you want your daughter doing it? Motherfucker, like, what you talking about, dog? Sound crazy as hell. I've seen videos of dudes saying, oh yeah, the OF girls and blah blah. It's like, bro, the fuck? Yeah, but what about your daughter though? You know what I mean? And I don't judge folks, but that kind of shit I do have a very strong opinion about. You know what I mean? For real. And look, a lot of them folks that say that shit, trust me, they may feel that type of way today, but as they get older or as things change in their life, they will definitely feel some type of way. They're gonna be like, never mind, I don't know what I was thinking back then. A lot of these women, boy, they be living to regret this shit. They be like, damn, what was I thinking? Why did I do this and that? It's like, yep, too late. I can't tell y'all how many stories there are of women online wishing they can go back and like erase all that content. Like, they be paying hella money. Like, a lot of that money that they basically sold themselves out to make, right? They're using big ass chunks of it to try to erase their past. Isn't that sad? They got to take a huge amount of their so-called fortune to just try to undo what they did to get it in the first place. That is very tragic, and it's poetic at the same time, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't that something? Anyway. Let's see something real quick. Yeah, we got people liking the video off that. They say, damn right, he's speaking truth. That's right. That's right. No honor amongst thieves, right? And in a way, I mean, it's people's choice, you know. People choose to spend money on these platforms and waste their time with it and shit like that. But at the same time, I mean, it goes to show you that, like, if people can do it that route, especially with how antisocial people are, then it doesn't breed the type of person for them to have to go out and get it themselves. But hey, I'm the type of person where I'm like, listen, bro, if we have dudes out here that want to go off and do that instead of talking to a woman or instead of trying to, you know, put themselves out there, get out their comfort zone, then, well, that's on you. You know what I mean? Right? People do what they want to at the end of the day. Like, I can't control what people do or what they spend their money on or what they spend their time on. But it's like, it's worse. It's way worse that if you want to be with a woman, that you would rather just look at and interact with them online through a platform like that than just go out and meet real ones in real life. I think that's worse. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be satisfied with the results you get. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're out there meeting folks, at the very least, even if you get rejected, at the very least, you're going to build some type of social skills. And them social skills will help you in life in every way possible. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you're able to talk to folks and hold a conversation and be able to interact with other human beings, because we're all people at the end of the day, then you're better off in life. Straight up. You know? Now, some folks, they just don't want to talk to people, and they keep to themselves, maybe not because they lack skills, but because they just, maybe people annoy the hell out of them. And to me, I think that's sad, but it is what it is, right? But if a person has a desire or a longing for human interaction, and they just stay at home and goon that shit instead of going out there and being, you know, social, that's tragic to me. That's very tragic. There's a difference between being a homebody, kind of a hermit type person, but more so like just keeping to themselves, you know, focus on whatever they're doing, their goals and shit like that. That's one thing. As opposed to a person who, like, they really wish they could, but they have a fear, you know, or a laziness even. Some people are just lazy, you know. I think that's tragic. I really do. And people gotta change that shit. They gotta change the behavior, change the habits, the way of being. And they'll get different results as a result of that. You know what I mean? Let me check out and see what this is over here. I ain't been here yet. Let me see what this is. Hold up. What we got going on? I ain't been up here. Oh shit, see, look at that. Done found something. I still don't know what these damn seashells are for. I don't know what the purpose is. Okay. Oops. Oh shit. Okay, it's all good. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. Get back on the chains, man. We finna go across the way. And we finna, looks like we finna go to the next level, next part of the level or something like that. Wait, what's over here? Have I been here yet? I think I have, right? Haven't I been over here? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me see, hold up. I don't quite remember this. See, no, I haven't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I don't remember this shit. Maybe I've been down here, though. Nah, I can't even remember. That's crazy. I've been this way, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Does a catcher watch your head scratch? Huh? What that mean, Silver? Where you get that shit from? You be saying that too. That must be from like a show you seen or something like that, or like a catchphrase you came up with. It's funny though, because it's just so random, you know what I mean? But yeah, appreciate you being here, Silver. Shout out to you, bro. Okay, we got another seashell. All right. What is it, like a snail shell or something like that? Something. Oh shit, let me get that. Thank you. Maybe I should check all the rooftops then, huh? See, look at that, boy. Check them damn rooftops. See, look at that. Well, I'll be dang. Isn't that something? Okay, where else? Where else? Where else? Up here? Yep. Isn't that something? Right here? No. Right here? Nope. Right here? Okay, nope. Right here? Now. Okay, let me head back. Let's head on back over here. Come on. This is a really cool game though, isn't it? This game is really something else. It really something. Oh shit. Whee! Wow, look at this spot. This looks kind of cool, don't it? Look at this. Man. It almost looks like jade or like emerald or something, you know? A little bit. Yeah. Oh, what's up, homie? What's up? Turning in that money. Okay. Damn, 2,000? We need 2,000 for this? Okay. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. Nothing over here. Nothing. Whoa. Nothing down there. Nothing down there. Okay. Let me check over here. Probably the same thing. Nothing. Wait, how many is this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 5. Yeah. I was gonna say them one got like extra digits. What is that? Are those dolphins? Those are like dolphin people. All right, let's go. Let's proceed. It's a dolphin. Wake up. Wake up, dolphin. Come on. All right, fine. I can't even go up there. All right, here we go. This is how we do it. Yep. Let me see something else before I do this. Just want to take a look around real quick. Okay. All right, let's do it then. I'm pretty sure we're going to wake it up. Oh, snap. Oh, there we go. There it is, yep. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, there they go. There they go. There they go. That's definitely that. I get a female vibe from that. That looks like a female. I bet we're the male and that's the female. I bet you. Yup. Don't it feel like it a little bit? Wait, what the hell? You siphon the energy off of me, dog? She's like, it's not enough. Just take, huh? Where are you going? Damn, she went into the water. Oh, okay. Well, she gonna hijack the damn dolphin, bro? Who is that? Who is that even supposed to be? Maybe they're on my side, you know what I mean? Maybe we're in this together. Like I said, this might be a love story type shit. But anyway, that's it, y'all. We moved on to the next level. I think it's a good stopping point. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens on the next part of this game. You know, I'll let it be a mystery for now, okay? But it's time to go, y'all. Time to end the show. I'm gonna get me some food and all that. I'll be back tonight at some point, either with the music stream and or another game stream, right? Because I did say I'm gonna be playing a particular game tonight. You know, if you guys were here for that, then you know what I'm gonna play next. But if not, you'll just have to wait and see, okay? But either way, I will be back. All right, I do plan on doing another stream tonight. So hit the like on the video on the way out for me, please. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Check out my people here in the chat. All right, everybody has a channel. Okay, go ahead and do that. Bunny, Ronan, you be uploading stuff, bro? I know Silver got a channel. He be doing stuff. Okay, yeah. Check out Ronan, everybody. He got stuff on his channel. I'm definitely subbed to you. I almost forgot about that too, though. Yep. Who else? Stony, of course. You got to scroll back a little bit to get her name. Stony Throws. Yep. Bunny Harlot Q. Dystopian Ronin too. But I appreciate you, all of you. Okay, so whether I see you all back here later tonight or not, I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. All right. Yep, catch us on the next episode of Orange TV. I like that, man. Thank you, Ronan. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, y'all, whatever time it is, wherever y'all might be around the world, I appreciate all y'all once again. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.